Hello, hello, hello. We are on the road. You know what it is. You know what it is. Morning, Jensky. Morning, Forgotten. Hello. Good morning, or good afternoon for some of you. Was it lunchtime for Jensky? Lunchtime? Hello, hello, lunchtime. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I definitely ran that light. Sal, what's cracking? I hope you're doing good. See the mods? What's up, Sal? What's up, Matets? Hello. Yes, today. Today is the day. What up, Matets? What are you crying for? Jinsky? What's cracking? Wappa Jinsky? Today is a rare day. Today is a rare day indeed. Today is the day that I put a bunch of people on flame. Something to be said about these con artists out here, bro. Something to be said about that. Like, some people, they getting money from you, but they don't necessarily like pretend they want to be with you. See, that's like a whole different thing. All right, that's a whole different thing, people. All right, like getting a few bucks and a few things like that. That's not even like shady. That's normal stuff. But the whole pretending bit to go with it, especially when you know, like if you didn't pretend that like super chatter might vanish on you. You found me again. Oh, great. That's fantastic. Thank you. I appreciate being found. You gotta watch out for these, man. You gotta watch out for them. Especially it's 1 p.m. there, Jinsky. Did you eat some lunch? You always gotta watch out. And you know what, dude? You gotta watch out for. You gotta watch out for the ones that tell you they're into you. You gotta watch out for them the most. Especially if there's like any sort of exchange going on. Oh boy. That'll be your ass. You stop sending that exchange, you find out real quick what's what, huh? You find out. You find out, mate. Sovereign M. Sovereign M. Sovereign. That's not working out very well here lately. Some people that tried to pull that with the ice bit, they were like, we don't give a fuck. I don't think that's going to fly any longer. Sovereign. You're not a part of this nation, you're just in it. That's cute. That's cute. Come on, man. Jinsky. Jinsky, I have found my true sarcasm. What's the topic, Bruce? Con artist. Con artist is the topic today. Con artist is the topic today. That's a scam. This is our topic today. The cleansing that is going to take place, too. There will also be a cleansing that takes place. A cleansing. People We're gonna get wiped off my list here. Uninvited. It's gonna happen. I'm kind of hoping like some of them will come in the chat today, so I can make like a strong impression when I boot them the fuck out. I'm kind of hoping for that. Like, deep inside me, that's what I want. So I'll be honest with you about it. I'm just kind of hanging out, waiting so I can exact my nonsense. Oh, really? Up to 20 inches of snow? Jesus. That's no good. That's no good. Madeline, amen. Hello. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. You see, like, here's the thing. Nobody had to act interested. That was the overboard too much part. You see how that goes? You ain't gotta act interested to get a damn super sticker. You ain't gotta do that. That is the too much part. You only do that when you're really trying to scam, So, like, the scammers have been kind of like busted. Man, amen, hello. Busted. Yeah. We should do a whole stream on like what not to do, who not to deal with. Like, be careful dealing with these people, because then you might look like you're doing this activity. You know how it works? You ever like hung out with a bunch of crackheads and then like you're the one that's not the crackhead? See what I mean? It's not very realistic. It's not very realistic. So if you hang with the scammers, you probably be a scammer. And even if you're not, I would scammer. Yeah, I would look over and be like, oh God, one of that group, you're definitely a scammer. Yeah. Now I will say this: there are members of said group that didn't bother scamming me, which is unique, calling and saying, if your boy's out scamming, then you know, and if you know, you know. And if you know, then you know. Drive safe. All right. What's up, Nobi? Hope you're doing all right. Nobi Lynn, thank you for popping in. Appreciate you. Forgot what he says. I like when people get called out, but I don't like that it happens. Yeah, exactly right. To me, that's all the extra that is unnecessary. That's like the whole unnecessary part of these things, I get it. You probably wouldn't make as much money if you didn't pretend you wanted to, like, gargle the nutsack. But, to be real honest with you, you didn't have to do all that. So, yeah. Maybe we get a visitor. Maybe some of y'all will know what I'm talking about when I slam their ass. I don't particularly agree with shit like that. I never really acted like I liked somebody that I didn't like. That's some sort of low down, nasty, dirty shit, That's some dirty ass shit. I never pretended I liked somebody that I didn't like. Wild enough. This place is filled with shit just like that. What's up? Who's that? Who's that? Scorpio. I'm going to send you some snow. Please no. Just keep your snow. I'm good. We are 35 degrees though. Please keep the snow. Save for yourself. No need to give me. No need to share that with me. Please know I like being warm. I'm not all that warm today, but it's like 40 degrees. So in fact, the truck is not giving me a temperature. I wonder why that is. Today I got no temperature. Scorpio, Arlen, what's cracking, yo? Good to see you, Arlen. Hope you're doing good. Forgotten said that's why I don't make so much money. I need to gargle them. I think it would help in some situations. Buddy. Arlene, I hope you're doing good. Scorpio. It's all still coming down. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Where do you live? Where do you live, Scorpio? Where is your place of snow at? 23 here in New Jersey. Jersey. We got a little bit of Jersey people that pop up in here. We got a few. Here shortly, maybe Russ and them will be present. They're all kind of near you there. Forgotten says getting claimed, what's that? Slammed in right now with snow. Oh, tough. All of you guys are getting rained on up there, huh? Not me. Here, which is cold. It was 35 when I left. Marcy, hello. Hello, thank you for the like. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, I don't really think the pretend you like somebody part is necessary. I think that's the too much part. Went too far. You should have not done that. That's the part that makes you all fucked up. Oh, you too, huh? Man, everybody got snow but me, it seems. Y'all should move on down here to Texas, but we did get some snow. We did get some snow. We only got 2 days of action, but we got 5 more days of trauma on top of that. It was like 8 days before that shit was gone. Arlen, you back at home? Scandinavia, Sweden, is that right? Scandinavia? Texas is on my list of places I want to go. Here you can hunt hogs. Yeah, you can hunt hogs from a helicopter there. You can. Well, we got a hog problem though, so that's why you can engage the hogs like so. A little weird. You figure animals that didn't feed us really, really well wouldn't be able to procreate like that. But hogs, I don't know how many babies they have a year or whatever their deal is, but they will take the fuck over fast, bro. Fast. Rabbits too. drug solutions. Indeed, if only they were edible, like, like I don't really think anybody eats hog, but it might just be because they ain't hungry enough. Y'all should check out the internet on the biggest hog in the world. Biggest oink oink pig, bro. Unreal. It's like the size of a redwood tree, fucking 8 foot tall and shit. Unreal. He was like 8 foot in length, nose to tail. And he was big around as a fucking tree. Wow. Jinsky. What is the time here? The time here is 4:15 a.m. 4:15 a.m. and I am almost at one of the properties, the first property that I need to check. We'll do this, we'll go check the next one, we'll probably take a little quick break for breakfast, and then we will meet up with those doctors over near Vista, work on their surround sound a little bit more. They did something, now their surround sound isn't working. So we don't have a lot going this morning. Tomorrow we got a lot. Filipina, yes. Filipina. Early bird catches the worm. That's exactly right. So, Jinsky, are you getting closer to maybe going home? I know you had talked about April or something. Thought you talked about April. And they got the whole road blocked off down here. I wonder why that is. I wonder what they've done there to ruin the whole road. They ruined the whole road right here. I had a bunch of flashers up here in front of me and stuff. That road's closed. That road is closed. Alright, hang tight, let me read. Jinsky says, yeah, Bruce, by April. Okay, good. That's pretty soon. So I just kind of making sure, I guess. I know you said you wanted to, so sometimes it's not that easy to, though, right? So just thought I'd check in on you, see how that's going. I know you had some plans for that. You planning on working there or something? What's your plan when you go home? I know that might be a tough thing to ask about plans. Plans are always tough to ask about. It says Om Tuba 2. What's that? Tuba. What's the tuba? The non-tuba. Alright, our grass is back green again. Yeah. Grass bulbs are starting to green up again. I like it a lot. A lot. DWI, Magic Dragon, yeah, probably. Driving while or driving under? Which one is it? Is it DUI or DWI? Jinsky planning to have small business, Bruce. Oh, could you tell me about that? I'd like to know more. Is that all right? I hate to ask you questions like that. Naomi, hello. What are you up to? Naomi, we're going to clean up this. Magic Dragon said me too. We're just going to pick up this property real quick, and then we'll go to the next property. Maintain the properties that we own. Well, I helped build them too. So, build and maintain the properties, work with the tenants. That's what I do. This happens to be a commercial strip center. Everything else is medical. Everything else. Yeah, rice business, I guess, Bruce. A rice business. I would like to know more about a rice business. What you talking about? Making like rice cakes, rice breakfast, rice everything? I've seen there's rice everything. They got rice breakfast, you got rice brunch, you got rice lunch. Heck, there's rice afternoon, second lunch, there's rice dinner, there's rice desserts, there's even rice milkshakes. I've seen rice everything, bro. I like jasmine rice. Do you? Do you? Well, that's good. Naomi, let me get you fixed up here. And Magic DWI. Hey, you want me to tell you the super secret about driving drunk, Magic? I got you. All right. Now take it from a pro too. All right. Listen, when you are so drunk that you got the double vision thing going, all right, this is when you get the pirate's patch out, all right? You cover one eye, and then there's no double vision. Now, did you know that if you just eliminate one eye by covering it, no more double vision? You can't see twice if you only have one eye. I'm telling you, that's exactly how it works, man. You will be amazed at the tip I've just given you. So next time you're hammered drunk, you go ahead and cover that one eye. You can say, this is great, I'm sober now. Yeah, well. Memoirs of a drinker.
I used to drink. Yeah, I used to drink a lot.
Oh, we're going to put y'all on the neck piece this morning. Hell yeah, so I can look stupid as shit. Hell yeah. All right, bet. Also here in Scandinavia, we buy jasmine rice. Pirate vision. I'm telling you, that's the way. That's the way. Sometimes it works. To cross your eyes, even more so you have crispy double vision. Thanks for the tip. I've been so drunk before, I feel I would have to cover both eyes to get home. I'm just saying, you know, I have the answer for you guys. I do. All right. I have the answer. Oh, shit. I forgot to put my trash in the dumpster. I always do that. And I forgot to put this trash in the dumpster, too. Looks like we'll be throwing both these things away here in a minute. In this dumpster right here. In this dumpster right here. What's that say? Jasmine rice is everywhere. Yes. Jasmine rice is everywhere. Alright. This thing gets noisy, guys. It's very loud, so I'm going to mute you, okay? All right, that seems to be that. That seems to be that. What's up, people? Ooh, I just stuck my finger in the goo. In the goo. There's definitely some goo in there. I definitely stuck my finger in the goo. The goo. Alright, we got some green coming back. Alright, I like it. Hello, green. Hello, green. Hello. Alright, let's see what this says. Let's see what this says. This is we gotta go now, Bruce. Till next time. See you later, Jensky. Thank you. Magic Dragon. What's everyone doing up this early? Twin, what's happening? Hello, Twin. Hello. What's everybody doing up this early? They are not actually early. You and me, we might be early, but some of these people, they're 12 hours ahead of us. Like Twin, she's from the future. Jensky is too. 12 hours into the future. 14 for Twin. I think Jensky's 9 hours ahead of us. 8 hours ahead of us. No, 9. 9. Hello. Hello, Twin. It's about 3:30. What are you, California area? Is that right? Sounds like a Cali thing. Ooh. It is a damn cold thing, though, I can tell you that. Shit. Ooh. New Mexico. Okay. And you've been up since 3. Wow. So I got up at 2 this morning. It's 4:30 now. And here I am, dude. Toes freezing and all. 11:30 Scandinavia. Is that right, Arlen? Okay, Maine. Hello. You're in the Bentley? Hell yeah. I'm not. Also, it's just like wearing white. If I was driving in a Bentley, it would get fucked up. Yeah, there's no way it would just like stay nice. And then it's the same thing in regards to the wearing white business. Same thing, the wearing white business. If I wear white or drive a Bentley, both of them gonna get screwed up. No problem. Niobe. Some dude has been denting my car recently. You should shoot his ass. I am not with shit like that, bro. I really think that those types of things happen because people don't get answered. They do not get punched in the face. They don't get like a bat put to them. You know, like if they got a bat put to them for acting stupid, they'd never act stupid again. I promise. I promise. Magic Dragon, tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm right. Do any of y'all remember getting your ass kicked as a kid? You get your ass kicked by dad, you never do that shit again. I'll just say it. I'll just say it. Simply Panay, hello. Hello, Jen. Hello, Jen. Why am I blocked from your comments and your sister's comments? It's crazy. It's crazy. I didn't do nothing, all right? Didn't do anything, all right? See, she's 14 hours ahead of us. Scandinavia is correct. 11:30 Scandinavia, 7-hour gap. Okay. Arlen, do you guys have daylight savings time in Scandinavia? Or is that like solely an American thing where we change the clocks to suit our needs? I'm a boxer and a martial arts and do martial arts taekwondo. Okay. Great channel. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you. Matt, what's cracking, man? Hope you're doing good. Society was a lot more polite when you actually could get consequences. That's exactly correct. From your actions. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Exactly right. Used to be you smarted off, you got chopped up. They would be like a fist fight after school in the yard. For sure. For sure. I mean, everybody get up and walk away from it. You know, you don't have these pussies like you have now. But it used to be shit would get settled. Shit would get settled. Somebody starts denting my car, I swear I stay on my roof all night and wait for them. All night. All night long. All night long. Do, do, do. So all night long. Do, do, do. All night long. All night long. Do, do, do. All night long. Do, do, do. All night long. Do, 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 do. All night long. Do, do, do. Cruising. All night long. We're in the mid 80s now. We are approaching cruising speed 84 miles per hour. Put your safety belts on. We could experience some turbulence. But is set up a covert camera to catch him. Oh, sweet. How do you know it's a him? How do you know it's a him? Yeah, the guy stole my passport and sentimental necklace. That motherfucker. Magic says, I learned the hard way, but I grew up in the city. All right. Yes, they do have that. Greetings from Russia, MPM and BT. What's up, yo? Thank you for popping in from Russia. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Twin, I am heading to the next location. That's what I do. That's what I do. Going to the next location. Get out the next little tidbit of work. Flagpole. You and me, flagpole. Wait. Stole your necklace. So they got into your car too, huh? Is that right? Got to set up covert camera. Matt says, I'm good. We also changed the clocks here in the UK too. But I hate it when we lose an hour. That's all that's ever gonna happen. You gain one, lose one. UV flagpole 330. That's exactly right. Let's go 95. I'm going 83. We're gonna skip the 95 bit. Hey, Obi Kuya Willie, what's up, bro? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I moved out my dad's house because I caught him stealing my underwear. What? What? Your dad was stealing your underwear? You must have some nice underwear, bro. You might have some classy underwear from Pops to be stealing it, bro. That's so weird. Well, I'm sorry that you experienced that. I have never stolen any underwear, just so you know. Just so I've thrown that out there. I've never stolen any underwear. I've had some left behind at my place before, both men and women. Not under circumstances you might think off that small comment, but you know. What's up, Willie? I hope you're doing good. That's what they all say. I don't know how that pair got here. I don't know where that came from either. Well, Jason was drunk in the yard and puked all over himself. Then we stripped his ass down and left him in the yard naked. I mean, you know, things happen. Things happen. Just stealing my underwear and went into a house where some dude is stealing my shit too. Oh God, you're going through some trouble there, huh? That seems very troublesome. Yeah, it's so annoying. We're getting revenge. Yeah. You know, depends on what it is. I might tell you just move on. There are some other things you can do though, all right? So since we're in the talking phase of things, I would like to give you just some random small tidbits of information. All right, this information purposes only and should never be used in the manner in which I describe it. I hope that makes complete sense and everybody's on board with my parental advisory warning. Did you know a fire extinguisher will stop any creature that breathes and sees? If it breathes and it sees and it gets hosed down by a fire extinguisher, it will stop. It'll stop doing whatever it's doing. Now then, in the event that you have to hose down a junkyard dog, it will not stop. It will actually just run forward. So not being able to see doesn't cause them to freak out like that, but it causes them to continue charging, like they don't stop the charge. So they literally will just run forward. Now it doesn't matter what's there because they can't see it. So it might be a wall, they'll run dead ass right into the wall, right? But most creatures, including humans, stop when they've been hosed down by that, what that stuff called, the silly is something that comes out of the fire extinguishers. It's like a thick, powdery dust. And when that shit gets on you and it's in your face and you're trying to breathe, you know, it pretty much stops you in your tracks. Now then, for the double tap special, once you've hosed something down with a fire extinguisher, you can always pepper spray it right then. All right? So there's no reason to say, oh, let me run away. No. Pepper spray said target and then kick said target right in the fucking face. All right? Now, this is like the best way to handle somebody that goes around acting any sort of fucking way, because nobody has ever beat their fucking ass before. So if they just have to get a brutal fucking beat down, one of those like incapacitating type where, you know, you've incapacitated them and then you beat their fucking ass anyway. See how that works? Lasting impact. You see, and that's how people learn. That's how people learn. I hate to say it, but mankind's greatest teacher is and always will be pain, baby. Pain is the teacher of us all. And the more you suffer, the more you will learn. I promise. It's just like that. As horrible as that shit sounds, there's truth in my words. Blackwood is hearing the truth in my words. The gospel of Bruce. Pain is your teacher. And without pain, you will not learn. Pain done taught everybody the fastest, the quickest. Pain will cause you to be a learning fucking machine. Truth is your actions. That's right, Sir Daniel. Hello. Appreciate you popping in. We'll get you fixed up. I'm going to scroll up and read some of that. Blackwood, what you say there? I carry a full-sized fire extinguisher. You don't need one. You just need a little one. Everywhere I go, depends what you're doing. If you're trying to infiltrate without leaving bodies behind, maybe you take one of those. We won't necessarily discuss that much further, but, you know, there are reasons that you take that instead of more lethality, more lethal items, you know. There's a reason. Maybe you don't want to hurt anybody. Maybe you just need to get past the junkyard dogs. And it's not really a matter of like wanting to hurt stuff. So be careful with that. You never know when it'll come in handy. I have a human eraser. I have an item that makes humans vanish, bro. The Ringon. What is it? It says, now Naomi says, pepper spray is illegal in Australia. Oh, Naomi, you're from Australia? John is also from Australia. Blackwood is also an Aussie. An Aussie. Yeah, this guy isn't even a citizen. He works here illegally for untaxed cash on a student visa. So I followed him to his work to case the joint. Hell yeah. Arlen says need to go. See you next time. Thank you, Arlen. Appreciate you. It's perfectly legal if y'all yell fire first. Where's my wife at? There. She you know, I think she's in the Philippines cooking. She's probably like in the kitchen right now. She is probably chilling in the kitchen. Yep, she's in the Philippines right now, chilling in a kitchen. Likely, probably like cooking dinner for her parents or something. Or with her parents, yep. Pretty sure she's still dodging me. She does not want to submit. She is a rebellious individual. She really is. I try to let it go and like be cool about it, but she's very rebellious. Be song. Blackwood, you hear that? Naomi is from Australia also. Y'all are probably like neighbors. All right, Arlen, have a good one. The Forgotten. Perfectly legal if you yell fire first and hose them down. I'm telling you, nothing continues doing what it was doing after you hose them down. And nobody can see, and getting that shit out of your eyes is impossible. Getting it out of your nose isn't even any easier. You get hosed down with some of that stuff, and what is it? It's not cellulite. It's called some other shit like that. But I tell you what, it puts out fires. and it also puts out your ability to see or breathe. So, if that shit hits you in the face, you're incapacitated for like 20 minutes too. It's not a small deal. Like, to get that shit off, you gotta rinse it. You might as well go take a shower. You're done. You're done. Good morning. German Shepherd, what's cracking with you? I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. We are about to make our second stop of the morning. We have 3 more stops right now. But we'll be shooting to go to breakfast shortly, but it looks like I'm way ahead of time. I might have to go somewhere to breakfast that is open 24 hours. Because it looks like I'm going to be done at about 5:30. And I have nothing to do for like a half hour. It's a snowy morning here in WV, West Virginia. West Virginia. Have a winter storm warning. Yeah. At Blackwood. Did you know 1 to 2% of homes are in the 5 to 600K range? What? Alright, I'm lost. That's alright though. I usually am. That's alright. Breakfast sounds good, laugh out loud. I've been on a water fast for 7 days, lost 10 pounds. My God. Are you okay? How do you feel? You didn't have to do that. Could have just ate red meat and fasted. Only water, red meat. Do that, you'll be glowing. You would have been glowing already, to be real honest with you. It only takes about 5 days for that shit to really start having impact. You'll see it instantly. You'll notice it when you wake up. You'll notice it when you're going throughout your day, that you have more energy and that you're lasting longer. And those proteins that you get from meat, they can't be made up for in other stuff such as protein drinks and peanuts. It's not the same protein. And so that red meat protein's where you want. And I promise you, like, humans are carnivores. We're not vegetarians. I mean, we could be if we wanted to be, but that's retarded. There are no vegetables that take the place of your proteins that you get from meats. The sugars, the type of proteins and sugars, nutrients that you get from meats cannot be replicated. So there's that. There's that. They try, but there's that. There's that. Niobe, I used to be on 3-day alcohol fast. And you might consider changing that up. Fasting for so long is not good for you, but you're feeding off of all the stuff that keeps you alive in your body. I might counter you and say fasting for half the day, 12 hours, it might be a better routine for you. Fasting works a little odd. You can go into unsafe fasting zones, you know. But for me, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., I typically don't eat anything and I drink only water. And so that keeps my body kind of flushed out. All the toxins that I took in between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. start flushing out of me. I don't have to carry it with me overnight. So that stuff lingers away. The other thing that happens is you go to sleep and your body goes into like a different state. Yeah, it's a sleep state, but your body has to stay alive, so your organs are burning stuff up, using what's inside you. Now, if you do that, your body's going to thrive off of some of that extra that you might normally hold on to. So that helps. And the abundance amount of water helps flush you. So you'll take more shits, you'll pee more, you'll push some more of that stuff out of you. And might I warn you, do not drink cold water. All right? Now, I know it's refreshing, it's good, blah, 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 blah. Do not drink cold water. All right? You want warm water, room temperature water. That's what you want every time. Every time. That'll give you the best results, coupled with steaks. All right? Steaks. If you can afford it, steaks, bro. Steaks. I'm talking New York strips, filet mignon, stuff like that. This person clearly has no idea where they're going. They're just rambling around there. All right. Hang tight, guys. I will read up in just a moment. Yep, water and red meat will make you glow, and you will feel better than you have in years. Especially if you had never done a diet like that. They have very, very, very good impact. I want to go 7 more days. That's crazy. Fasting. Just eat half-sized portions of whatever you would usually eat. Jared, what's up? Steaks here, $80 for a decent strip. Is it actually a strip, or is it just cut like a strip? Have you heard of McDonald's diet? You never eat McDonald's food anymore. After you've suffered that diet, you never eat that anymore, huh? All right, people, we're here. Got to get back to work. Have a blessed day. Thank you very much. Appreciate you popping in. Thank you very much. Let's go. Let's go. This fucking clown, dude, spilt their drink. Looks like they spilt it in a direction leaving the building, and then spilled it the whole way to right here. Look at this shit. What's up, Jared? Look at this shit. This is like a spilling machine right here. Like a machine built for spilling. Then they did the circle. So the person came out the door spilling, did this circle of spilling, and then had the final spill out there. The final spill. Blackwood, I would say that is not accidental. Like, what the fuck? Who does that? How is that accidental? Spill it all the way to your vehicle. There's no doubt they spilled it all in here too. No doubt about that for sure. Good morning. Did you have strawberry milk today? Too fast. What's happening? No strawberry milk. My vagina is just fine today. Thank you. I love double quarter pounder with the meat from at least 400 different cows. Y'all are funny. Oh, no. No, Ski. Come here, bro. I know. You're a lot of keys. I know. Like a trail of urine. It says, That looks like a trail of urine an 18-year-old dog. You see what I mean? Like, there's just no fucking way they didn't know. Like, that shit's got to be like all over their pants and everything, right? They got home, they had coffee all over them and didn't know it. And didn't know it. No idea. We got 2 tenants out of here and maybe one. Any luck. This thing read quickly. They had to pay out on their contract with us because they're closing down shop. These folks opened 40 locations at one time. They built and opened 40 locations, 40 at one time. And then, you know, they had a 25% failure rate built in, so they knew that they were going to close down 10 shops of the 40. They knew that. That's how much money they have. They knew that they were going to close down 10 of 40 locations before they even got started. That was like all in the plan. Imagine having your business plan and knowing this part of it. You should buy a, hold on. How do you know which key to which? I'm good, bro, but if anybody grabbed these, they'd be super screwed. You should buy a UV blue light. And look how dirty things really are. Oh, no, I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't. Stay out of that. But you see those dark spots right there? See the dark spots? See it right there? Uh-huh. Oh, look. She was, so she literally just started, and I'm gonna say she, because dudes don't do shit like that. Oh, and I gotta water these shit, I forgot. Don't forget to water the orchids. I went to public school. I went to a public toilet once, and there was a huge poo sitting right on the side of the toilet. At least they got it in the fall. What's up, Flower? How's it going? I hope you're doing good. I'm gonna get you guys an up close and personal view of this here. I had to move my shit here. There she is. The other one's gargantuan huge. Be right back. Look at my little orchids. Hello. Hello, orchid. Hello. Hello, orchid. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are nice and healthy. Oh, yes. Hello, love. Hello. Here goes some food for you. Hello. Yes, and food for you. And don't worry, bro. I'm coming to get you too. Don't worry. Don't worry. Last one. Last one. You know you have to talk to the plants. Hello. Yes, yes, there you go. How's that, bro? How's that? That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So I got these on Valentine's Day. Well, it was the week before Valentine's. Very beautiful. Ew, flower said, ew. Orchids in the Philippines? I'm sure you have those. I think you can find those plants in the Philippines for sure. Yes, Black. Very expensive orchids. Oh, really? I've worked a lot in my state, and I have the most insane knowledge of the cleanest toilet spots. No. I know where all the good toilets are, bro. This fucking person, dude, is a fucking terrorist. Absolute terror. A terror. Man, I gotta tell y'all, I took a big ass dump this morning, and I think I need to take another one. It was at the poop story. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was at the poop story. Sometimes there's a poop story. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, I don't think people talk about poop enough. The poop stories. I don't think people talk about poop enough. Oh, and look at all my trees look good. Look at that. Look at that shit. I'm joking. I'm joking. All my trees look good though. All my trees look good though. Look at that. Hell yeah. My landscaper, he sucks. He sucks. This clown did anything but the work the other day. Did anything but the work. Flower said, okay, okay. Fort Worth looks nice. Yeah, Fort Worth is not too bad over here. This part of Fort Worth anyway. Remember, every city's got its holes, right? Every city's got its holes. Fort Worth is no different. Fort Worth is no different. Native Texan. Right. I feel as you get older, the louder you poop. I don't know if that's it, but I think the worst, though. I think the worst. I would say as a baby, we start pretty nasty. But as an old person, it's worse. Gut trials. Gut trials. You should have gut trials to find out what works for you. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta read that a bit after this turn that I'm taking. Alright, bet. Not living in Texas now, but I sure do miss it. Where are you living now, Flower? Naomi, which state are you in? Vic, I live in Melbourne. Okay, I live in New South Wales. And flower and. Why would you leave Texas? Leaving Texas doesn't seem very legit, especially this time too. Time to move back to Texas. We're on the brink of the 20-year boom. Ah, makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. It's getting too crowded in Texas? Nah. I mean, I understand what you're relaying, but it ain't nothing but open land out here, man. They can buy you a little piece of it. You know, about 45 minutes from DFW, you can get 10 acres for 110 grand, 110,000. You know, they always got the little sale things coming across my screen. And right now, to do a barn dough and 10 acres with, you know, utilities brought to the driveway, not to your house, but to the driveway. So utilities to that point, and it says 110 grand. A few years back, they had 5 acres and a barn dominium for 70 grand, 69,000. That's all they wanted for it. I don't like living 45 minutes from all my stuff, like work and stuff. And if my work was built a little different, I might be okay with it. So, you know, but as it is, that doesn't put me in an emergency response zone. Like I can't respond within 30 minutes, so it's useless, you know, to me. But if I could, shit, be out in the middle of the fucking woods. I'm sitting on 10 acres. Be motion detection devices put up everywhere. Motion detection, infrared, heat signatures, shit. Put me on 10 acres of land. There will be some traps. There'll be a fucking dungeon built. There'll be all sorts of shit. Yeah, a fucking dungeon, alright? That way when I catch people on my property, I just put them in the dungeon. Ask them what they thought they were doing. Can't be trespassing on people's property without paying the price, bro. I believe in fences. I do. I believe in fences. I believe in borders. And I believe in staying on top of those things. Alright, so they should have finished up all the concrete and stuff yesterday. So we should be in good shape. We will review their work. We will review their work right now. And this is shit I don't understand. How do rocks float down? These are big ass rocks too. What's up, twin? What's up, twin? So dark. Yeah, it's still dark out. Blackwood says, when I think of Texas, I think of Yosemite Sam and 22 or ZZ Top. No, we've had so much immigration to Australia in the past 30 years. That's what's causing all the problems. Yes. What's up, twin? Twin, I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Twin, I seen a new video you posted. You had like the, I guess you started with young and went through your ages, and well, there was a change within the pictures that I picked up on. I couldn't avoid it. It's not like that's what I'm looking at. It's just that's what. Is that what you were trying to relay to me in your video? Was you trying to relay when change took place. What is that? I see you up there, bro. I see you. I see you. I see you. Yeah, I saw that video. And right dead at the center of it, some sort of metamorphosis happened. A change. Twin ain't responding to that yet. She don't answer those questions. Bro, you don't have to say it like that. You're in so much trouble. You know? You can't be all direct like that, yeah. Why does this shit not look dry? Oh, it's not dry. It's nowhere near dry. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, it's nowhere near dry. Bitch. They were like, all the high traffic areas are gonna be fine. I'm like, okay, great, dude. That's what I need. I need all the high traffic areas to be fine. All the high traffic areas are not fine. Fuck. This is such a problem. Such a problem. Yeah, but if I like fucking stepped on that, it would. Oh yeah, fuck. These motherfuckers, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. How can this shit still be wet? Because they applied it yesterday. That's how. Instead of on Saturday, like they said. And then this got done. Oh, they did a good job here, mostly speaking. They did a good job here. Yeah. They covered that one with sand, but they came back and blew all the other sand last night. God damn. These fucking guys. I don't know what else to do. They done screwed me around here pretty good. Shit. Twin B. Matets, what's up? Where you go? I'm right here. All right. Well, I mean, it came from South Africa in 2006 when I was 6. But NGL, it's actually so bad right now, experiencing living with non-citizens, is realized it's actually decay of values and assimilation. A landlord's auntie owns 56 rental properties, and she pays $100K a year for his study. And he's like, once I get citizenship, I'm going to Germany. There should be a cap on investment properties, but it's already too late, and so many people are going to be stuck renting. Bruce, what's up, Matets? Haha, where you go? We are done going places. Breakfast is next. 35 degrees, 5:19 a.m. Glitter, Gladiatrix, hello. I hope you're doing good. And it looks like we're going to be going to Old South Pancake House. That's what it appears we will be doing. Maybe they won't give me bleach water. Appreciate that like number 17. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we will head to Gladiatrix. You know the deal, don't you? Pin that message. We will go and get our breakfast. Let's go. Let's go. Where am I now? I am at the Waterside dental location. We have all the dentists over here. And I have already performed 3 locations. So we are headed out for breakfast. That's what we're doing next. Breakfast. We're gonna go get breakfast, and maybe by then some other folks will be open and I can start calling them, but I doubt it. I gotta call the city today first and foremost, get involved there, because they done screwed up our main line for our irrigation system. They screwed that bad boy up. That was really cool of them. So I'll have to argue with them about getting it repaired. They done destroyed all the lines. The lines were fine before they destroyed them. So I have that phone call to make, which is not going to be an easy phone call. Not going to be an easy phone call. Ooh, that's a typey right there. I'm gonna have to read that. Hang tight. Let me turn the phone. Oh yeah. The government has ruined my generation's future, but also turned my country into a foreign investment opportunity, where houses are like gold. This thing, which I want to kind of discuss a little bit. Well, maybe it's not discussed, but I don't quite understand how it is that It just seems like millions and millions don't have a home somewhere. Like, where'd they all go? Where'd they all come from? And so this whole thing where those countries just evacuated and those people didn't die for their flag and die for their country, like, that shit's cowardly to me. You can't up and leave and expect to, like, influence change from my house. You know, so to me, that shit's all bad, bro. Like, I think it's all lies. It doesn't make any sense. Like, okay, if your place was at war, I think 1 million soldiers would have really helped, you know? You know? It just seems to me that they could have, you know, done something there. It just seems to me that they could have done something there. You know, 200,000, a standing army of almost 250,000. That just, you know, that's a lot of people, make a lot of difference, you know. And so to me, like, there's no killing 250,000 people. So if you'd have just stayed home, it would have gotten fixed, you know. But instead you wanted to run. You ran away. You see, America had its civil wars and nobody ran away, right? We had big civil war, right? And we ain't just have one of them. You know, we had to fight Britain. Like, what the fuck? You know, we didn't run away. We stayed and died. That's what we did. That's what we did. Stayed and died. Then later we had another civil war. And, you know, this was like in-house type civil war shit, bro. You know, like, we were killing each other. And so that happens also. And so I expect all these countries to deal with it. I expect them all to go through their civil wars. I do. And I expect the people to fucking stay there and deal with it too. Men and women alike. Men and women alike. The women knew what they were doing when they banged those dudes. They kept banging them, kept giving them kids. They knew. You can't go 50 years with the Sharia law, blah, blah, and not know. That's a lie. So to me, they're just as responsible as anybody else is, even though they might not be militants. Just as responsible. It's like all those New York voters voting for that fucking idiot, and now he's doing idiot shit. Like what'd you think was gonna happen? I don't think anybody should be allowed to leave New York or Minnesota or California. I think every resident should be forced to stay there. And I think that forcing should happen via some fucked up avenues, such as anytime you show up with like a New York State ID, you're declined across the board. Yeah, dude, I'm not on board with that shit. Bunch of people acting stupid for as long as they can and then running off. Yeah, not on board. Not on board. Not on board. So I don't understand it. How is like 1 million people going to cross the ocean as immigrants? In Miami, when Hurricane Andrew flatlined Cuba, when it just totally fucking ruined Cuba, we didn't call it immigration, we called it refugees. So to me, that whole thing is like super wrong in the first place. Super wrong in the first place. And not immigrants, they're refugees. The cities, the government said that they were immigrants to make it sound reasonable that 1 million motherfucking people from some other fucking third world country who's going to be filling up your neighborhoods. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about life, bro. You cannot turn a prostitute into a fucking housewife, okay? You cannot turn a prostitute into a housewife. Another thing is, you cannot take a ghetto-ass motherfucker out the hood and expect ghetto-ass motherfucker to act right. So you can't do that either, which would be the same as not being able to take some third world fucking immigrant and modernize them. You're not going to be able to make them modern. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening. So that's a lot of fucking up that they're doing. It's a lot of fucking up that they're doing. You can't even buy rural property in Australia without a huge premium because the land is the most valuable asset in Australia due to the tax lien laws. Problem with sending women and children to a safe place, but if you weren't fighting aged men, you stay and do what you have to do. Man, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't believe in some of that shit. I don't believe in some of that shit. I kind of have a nasty, ruthless mentality. Your gender and your age and that shit doesn't really matter to me. And I'll tell you that it doesn't actually matter outside of humans. So if you were dealing with wolves, your age wouldn't matter. If you were dealing with tigers, your age, your sex, none of that shit would matter. All that would matter is what did you do and how is it that you got another animal's attention, you know? So the animal kingdom doesn't give a fuck about your age or your race or your fucking gender, old, young. You will get your ass eaten. Bruce, Kuya Ian is gone. I posted his short. I don't know if you know him. I'm crying my eyes out. We back and forth said I love you. He has taken his life. Oh, that's insanity. I don't know anything about that. I know who Ian is, but I don't know anything about whatever drama he's going through. I had to get rid of their buddy. That's not really their buddy, but that fucking stupid KK acting like a fucking maniac and then blaming everybody but herself. I had to steer clear of that little squad of people for a little bit. I don't know anything about that, but that's crazy sounding. That's crazy sounding. Maybe he was just leaving. Maybe he's just leaving YouTube. Sorry to hear that, Phoenix. Buddy gone. Naomi, that's what they did when they did that. They brought in all those fucking people, and it drives the need for housing through the roof. If you like pina coladas, Big Food Channel, what's up, yo? Let me get you covered here. You are all set now. You are all set. We're about to go up in this place right here, Old South Pancake House. Established 1962. 1962. What's up, twin? What's up, twin? You ain't trying to acknowledge me, twin, when I talk about your new video. You're not trying to talk to me about that video? You're not trying to talk to me about that? I saw your new video. Did y'all see Twin's new video, bro? What? Bruce Wayne, have a wonderful day. Thank you, Phoenix. And I will most certainly try to. We're going to start it with this breakfast right here. That's what we're going to do. Let's go. We'll get this breakfast. (1962) established.
I'm trying.
Morning, how are you? Anyway, which one? Could I do a cup of water to go cup? No, no ice, no lid. Oh man. Classic breakfast. 2 eggs, choice of bread, bacon, sliced ham. Oh, that's all right. I like that. It's fine. It's fine. I just want that bacon and eggs and biscuit and gravy. That's all. You know what? I don't know which one it's called, but just like this bacon egg one here, is that okay?
Yeah, like the classic.
Yeah, is that what it is? The classic.
Yeah.
Well,
How do you want your eggs?
do scrambled, please, with a little bit of grated cheese on it,
Okay.
and biscuit and gravy, bacon,
Bacon.
crispy bacon, please. Crispy bacon, please. That's rough. Yeah, it is. Yeah, but we don't have any Mexican food in Australia. I tried Taco Bell the other day, and it was so bad, but the chips were really good. Biscuits and gravy is the bomb, so that's one of my things here. Phoenix, you have my Guzman and Guzman. These. Guzman and Guzman. I love biscuits and gravy. Guzman and Guzman are better than Taco Bell. We don't have those, man. I wonder how those are. Why do Americans like crispy bacon? I don't know. You like soft bacon? Seems wildly questionable. Good temperature water and no bleach in it. That's great. Good temperature water and no bleach in it. That's great. Soft bacon, I would eat ham. Might be a certain amount of truth to that. Although I don't quite know. I don't know how to make that Bruce. There are Guzman and Gomez restaurants in the USA now, but not many. Oh, okay. I kind of like what they've done here with the lattice over the lights. Put that lattice over the lights, make your light bulbs hard as fuck to get to. It's Tex-Mex. Mostly speaking, we have Tex-Mex in Texas. It's like a new, modern version of Mexican food or something. But I gotta tell you, I'm not really like into like some of the authentic Mexican food. Some of the authentic stuff is just it's just not all that appealing to me. Especially like those soups with the goat in it and stuff. Oh God. And those rice milkshakes, I'm not into those neither. I like that old time rock and roll. It's Tex-Mex. I like that old time rock and roll. Yeah. I like these old time little places too like this. They're kind of cool, man. Old school diners. guess I used all my cash yesterday. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, Niobe, I don't quite understand how they called all these people immigrants when they're not immigrants. Uh, Immigrants have a certain amount of legality to them. And you know, the other thing is that when you immigrate to a country, and this is pretty much any country, you have to bring value with you. You have to bring some sort of value with you. One of the other things there is you can't just be broke. You can't just be broke ass, right? Like, oh, you're broke, so you're coming here. Like, it's not supposed to work like that. You're supposed to have enough money to sustain yourself. You're supposed to have a applicable skill that you can utilize here in America. You have to bring some sort of value. And everybody just skips that. Oh, they're valuable because they're human. Oh my God, no, that doesn't mean fucking shit. Fuck them. Yeah, twin, look, there's where my wife is. Oh wow, that's so fast. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh wow, wow, so much.
Anything else I can grab for you?
No, this is great. Thank you. Oh God, there's literally so much. I can't eat all this. I can't eat all this. I think I could eat some of it. I don't think I could eat both those. Can't do it, Bruce. There's a place in Luzon in the Philippines where the local people there stick a bamboo tube and cook it. Nah, I don't think so, bro. I don't think you're right. I think you made that up, bro. You came up with that all on your own. I never heard of that before. Never heard of that one before, man. He said, it's true. It's true. It doesn't seem very true, bro. Oh, yeah, get that pepper all over it. Get that pepper all over it. Smell the pepper. And that bacon is not very crispy, but that's okay. Maybe it'll crisp up in a second. Look it up on YouTube. If you can't finish the biscuit, I volunteer. Yeah, come on, bro. And they gave me a literal whole bowl of gravy. That's like a cereal-sized bowl. They gave me a whole bowl of gravy, yeah. And I'm good with it, too. I am good with it. So if you can't finish it, I volunteer first. I can't finish it. I already know that. I can't. I'd be good with like a senior citizen's breakfast. 1 egg, 2 pieces of bacon, and half of one of these biscuits. And believe it or not, I am so fucking sick of eating eggs. I am so fucking sick of eating eggs. I think eggs is a part of my every day, and I am so fucking sick of eggs. There's got to be something better. Not that I know what, but there's just got to be a better option, you know? That's a fine meal. And not a goat inside. Put some of that gravy on your scrambled eggs. You would not. Oh, I know. Here they got like a southern biscuit, as they call it. And they open up the biscuit, you know, both sides like I got it there. Then they load it down with like eggs and bacon and sausage, and they pour the gravy all fucking over it. It's good. Bacon is far from crispy. See, crispy bacon would break right now. See how that goes? Crispy bacon doesn't dangle. Oh, we might have one here. Nope. Still nothing. Crispy bacon. Well, no crisp. You got the no crisp syndrome. I did get one little bite of crisp in there. A little crunch happened. A little crunch. Oh, it's fantastic. Thank you. In Blackwood, I will not be replacing eggs with thick slices of tomatoes. Thank you. Thank you. I will not be doing that. You and some chicks can go do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not joining your chick party. Replacing the eggs with tomatoes is not accepted. All right? Fault no. Yeah, no way. No way. Yeah, I can't finish all this. I'm already like looking at it like, I'm kind of done with you. So I'm kind of like right on point. Half biscuit, one egg, and a couple pieces of bacon. I got the bacon, no crisp. There you go. There you go. That seems reasonable for Gotten. Replace the eggs with steak. I can't finish all this at all. Oh my God. Yeah, no way. No way I'm finishing this. I'm already like leaned back, taking a break. Like now we're good. Maybe these people will finish off the breakfast for me. I am done. I am done. Dunsky. And let's get to it. 25 hours and 29 minutes. Card, please.
1647 when you're ready. Thank you. You want me to grab you to go water real quick?
No, no, thank you.
Just sign this one for me. Would you like your own copy?
No, no, thank you.
Have a wonderful night, okay?
Take care. I guess the classic says that it's like $11.29, and then I think she charged me like $13.99 for it. I guess maybe they charge for the water, bro. It's all right. I'd rather hurry up, pay, and get the fuck out of there than ask anybody about it. Oh man, all the old man noises, bro. The date. The date is over, twin. Do you see any date, bro? Huh? What's her name? We don't know. What's the date? There's no date, twin. There's no date. But there are some scammers out there, twin. There are some scanners. Scammers. Scammers. There are some of those. Readily available to scam you. I don't think chicks get scammed the same way dudes do. Like on the internet. I don't think chicks get scammed the same way dudes do. I don't know if that seems reasonable or not, but to me, I don't think it happens the same way. I think chicks will try to say that, but I think they're liars. I think chicks is liars, bro. Liars. Uh-huh. There are a great many people out there that aren't scamming. Like they don't gotta do this to do that, you know? They get stickers and they get cash and they don't have to act like they like anybody. They don't gotta pretend, they ain't gotta lie. Uh-huh. Hell yeah, let's go. A whole lot of this can just be done honestly. But I don't think that a lot of people give a shit about any of that. It's like just me. So there's no date, twin. Alright. I made sure to alleviate myself of any possible dates. Especially because I was dealing with scammers. Uh-huh. Dealing with scammers. Hash browns? No, not today. I can't eat any more food for like some hours or something. Those must have been real eggs instead of the powder runny sauce egg things that come in the carton. What kind of hash browns? They kind of got like the country cube kind. And then they got like the other, like the shredded kind. I prefer the country cubed kind. I do. This is TCU, Texas Christian University at night. All lit up. They got the blue lights everywhere because, you know, if you're in trouble, you'll be able to run to that blue light and make a phone call. Blue light might save you. It really might. It's been a safety mechanism for all. I'm always looking around like, nah, that blue light pretty much isn't going to do anything for you. It's certainly not going to save you. It was like the first time I dealt with a cop regarding us having cameras, right? We got broke into. Cops come, they say, you got it on video? I was like, yeah, bro, I got all the video right here. I got it, right? All right, thank you. Do you know them? And I said, no. Do you fucking know them? They said, no. And I was like, so how do we catch them? I said, well, we have this great video of them right here. But that's all it is. It's just a video of that shit happening to you. Long ride? Not too long. Not too long. Enjoy home fries with chopped up bacon and onions. Yeah. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Inside, I gotta go around. This is still TCU, by the way. This is all the dorm rooms for TCU. I got a new one going up right here, too. New one right here. So they're building this right now. That'll be a big one too. So enjoy home fries with chopped up bacon and onions in it, covered in hollandaise sauce. Oh, okay, hollandaise. Long drive, no ma'am. No ma'am. 10 minutes, we'll be at the house. Fried potatoes are good. You know, the potatoes I like the most are like the little red Russell potatoes. I don't know what they're called. They're red and gold. Some of them got red skin, some of them got gold skin. Made but about an inch or so across, about that big or something. You know, they're not like very big. And I like to cut those in quarters and bake them and marinate with other vegetables such as carrots and, you know, things like that. Kind of makes more of like something that you'd find in a stew. But I soak the potatoes and let them get soft, and then I dump them in my marinade and I let them, you know, embrace all that flavoring. Then I throw it down in a bake sheet and I marinate it all, corn, whatever I'm putting in there. And then I'll throw a couple big ass thick butterfly pork chops on top of it, and I will cover it all up, and I will bake it for about 30-45 minutes. Bro, you'll be so happy. Yeah, some cabbage in there, a few things like that. Ugh. Some things like that. Where are these scammers at, bro? I was hoping they'd show up today so I could start punking them and taking them out of my stream. Yeah. That was like my whole goal. That's why I said the name, so they'd pop up. Then I'd be like, gotcha, son. You're out of here, son. You're fired. Nobody has showed up. The scammers haven't anyway. Only real people showed up this time. Interesting. Interesting. You're making me want second breakfast. Second breakfast? You already had breakfast? You gonna have a second breakfast, dude? Oh, not me. I ain't gonna eat again until like 1 or 2 o'clock or something, dude. Then I'll eat dinner, and that'll be it. Eat dinner at like 6. Probably be a small dinner. Or a smaller dinner anyway. Got some steaks out the freezer last night, stuck them in the fridge. They still frozen. I'll probably get those out, let them start cooling or warming so I could get some marinade going for them. Probably cook steak tonight on the live stream. A couple little filet mignons that are left. I hadn't been doing my grocery shop run, so I've been burning through the stuff that I have. Burning through it all. I got to empty this place out. I think I'm definitely going to move. If I can find a good place, I'll move. So that'll be how I handle that. So eat out all the food, get it all squared away and removed, you know. I don't have to travel with food. Can't stand that shit. Can't stand that shit. I gotta call that concrete guy too. Ugh, that shit still ain't dry over there. People are gonna be stepping in that shit, dude. God. Gotta call that concrete guy. Let him know it's gonna turn into a mess. Had to have been done on Saturday. Doing it on Sunday turns it into a Monday fucking dry time. If it dries. What's that say there? Okay. I volunteer to help eat all the food. Good volunteer. Good volunteer. What's up, man? Russ was cracking, yo. What is cracking, Russ? Russ is in the house. In the house. Russ, I haven't did a single copyright today. You'd be so proud of me. Oh, probably get pulled over for running that red light now. I'm currently cruising around in the Bentley. Oh, you should make a video of that so we can see your Bentley. You should make a video of that, short video, post it on the internet, that sort of thing. That's good to, yeah, no copyrights. In Texas. How about you, Bruce? I'm in Texas too. I'm in Fort Worth, Texas, southwest Fort Worth, Texas. Come over here, go to the hospital district, call me. But don't call me from a place that I can see you. I have a rifle, all right, and I can use it. I don't just own it, I can actually use it. That is something that I would like to relay to all of you who are gun owners. There's a difference between owning one and being able to use one. A very vast and clear difference. Very vast and clear difference. What's up, Chi the Filipina? Hello. Hello, Chi the Filipina. Hope you're doing good, Chi. Tell Storm I said hello. Send my regards to Storm. That little doggy Oz is getting big. Maybe I seen him in the last couple days or something. I scrolled through there, seen him. Hope you're doing good. Trying to get a bazooka. You can't get one of those, but you can get an FN 2000 GL, which is like a .35 NATO gun with grenade launcher on the bottom of it. How's that suit your fancy? How's that suit your fancy? And unlike the movies, you should probably never run around with, you know, grenade launcher rounds on your chest. Those people, I'm always like, yeah, dude, that's where you're gonna put that, huh? Seems legit, bro. Seems legit. Seems reasonable. Put it right there on your chest, man, so when they fire at you, they'll blow your ass right the fuck up. That's another thing I always kind of laugh at. These folks, they got like 64 GATs. They can only carry like 2 or 3 of them tops. You can't carry the fucking ammo for 64 GATs with you neither. And so if you're going to have any effective amount of firepower, you got to carry so much ammo. So you got like 3 different weapons using the same rounds? I don't think so. You're going to need a 5.56. You're going to need a firearm, like a sidearm. And then you're going to need a big blaster. Something that you could hit from a quarter mile out and shit, you know. 2,000 feet. The Chronicles. That's the way it goes, yo. That's the way it goes. 3 is really pushing it, to be real honest with you. 3 items on you like that, having to carry the ammo for them. Yeah. That's why you don't ever see a sniper carrying around like 50 other guns, too. He can't do it. He can't carry all that shit with him. He's not effective. Carry 5 in your truck, yeah, but you can only use one of them, if that. You got to go out with a bang. My local gun store said I could not purchase a Mark 19. That was a little sad. You need a Breen gun. Breen gun. I believe that's BREM. Those are nice. You should try to move into one of those. Yeah, I'm going to. It's right at the top of those stairs right there. Hannah, hello. Hello, Hannah. I hope you're doing good, Hannah. Hannah Jane. Glock 32 is just to get me to my rifle, and then I have a SIG 365. I got an SOL coming to me, bro. Should arrive this week. With any luck, I'll have it. I have to have them first sent to a gun distributor, and then I got to go get them from him. I don't have too many upgrades I got to do on this SOL. This SOL is probably better than Daniel Defense. I like this SOL better, to be real honest with you. At 100 yards, I can take shots and land the second one. The trigger pulls on these things, easy, easy, easy. There's no real bounce or recoil out of them, bro. These are excellent rifles. Excellent. An upgraded grip. All those toys, bro. All those toys. Carry all that extra weight. Snag on your clothing. You're not talking about realistic type stuff. But the movies, for the movies, that shit's great. All that shit's great. You pretty much want a very limited loadout. You pretty much want a very limited loadout. Flashlights are good if you're planning on like capturing people. Otherwise, you could probably just get away with your scope. You know, you probably want like a thermal imaging scope or something, but you don't necessarily need flashlights. There's some other stuff that people don't need either, but they have it. Badass as they are. I don't understand why we always get these rocks. Like, where did this big ass rock come from? And to me, it's like people setting up to break into cars is what they're doing. They'll use that big ass rock to go through your windshield and steal your shit. I don't know where we keep coming up with it. Why do they keep showing up on this corner over here? Okay, I'd let it. Neighbors just can't keep it together. Yeah, I've been here a year almost, and I ain't never spilled a drop out here. So it's just something that happens. How come I never do it? It's so weird. It's so weird. Welcome to the back end. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. Hell yeah. But I'll tell you, out of all the things I could own, that's my favorite right there. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. He's right here. He's right here, mate. He's right here. Look. Looky there, mate. Looky there. Oh, gosh. Oh. Oh, yes. What is that? Why? Why is it like that, man? Why is it like that? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look, what is that? What's the little red dot there? That turns regular humans into giant Pinochas. What do you mean, your title, Sir Bruce? That's exactly what I mean, Hannah. That's exactly what I mean. And, you know, it ain't just like it's a scam, you know, like I don't mind helping people whatsoever. I dish out a lot of money to people. I don't care about that. But don't pretend you're interested in somebody. That's the scam part. That's what makes it the over the top scam. You from Houston, Texas? H-Town? Houston sucks. I can't stand Houston. I don't like Dallas neither. That's exactly right, Hannah. Scam girls. Scam girls run around acting like, oh, they're interested in you, chat to you, try to ask you for your WhatsApp, harass you there, pretending, and then they're actually doing that with like 12 other people too. I don't need no impure souls around me. Impurity breeds more impurity. That's what that does. And so, yes, I do specifically mean the scam girls. The scam girls I am not allowed to handle this thing on the live stream. So you are not allowed to see it. But I want you to know at my fingertips here is that dot right there, bro. That's the no zone right there. That's the no zone. Yep, and then there's that. Bam. Bam. Yes, I am at home. Now then, there are a few other things. All right. Now this thing right here is used to disperse a portion of your recoil. So it allows the gases to come out and you get less kick out of it. You see that? All right. Now then, this is the Sentinel, and it allows you to have super red beam. Super red beam. Now, this particular unit is a 22, so it is a very, very, very fast bullet that it lets out. This is a Kel-Tec P17, and it carries 16 rounds plus 1 in the chamber, 17 rounds of mayhem. Yes, 22. Thank you. Thank you, Mitch Lee. So this is my favorite weapon of all existence, all right? Part of it is because of I'm fine, Mitch Lee, how are you? Part of it is because that it uses the 22s, so you can literally carry like 5,000 rounds on you before you know about it, before you feel the weight. No, it's a 22. Now, this happens to be like a competition type gun. So for speed shooting, all right, speed shooting. And, some people don't care about things like that, but I do because, like, I don't want you to move. And so you'd be surprised, humans be bullet dodgers, bro. And like squirrels, bullet dodgers. And so for me, I want a high velocity round. And anybody that tells you a 22 does not have any stopping power has clearly never been shot by a 22. A 22 does all sorts of funny things and hang tight. So a 22 does all sorts of funny things. All right, so this is a 22 round. Very, very small. All right, very small. You see it's smaller than the end of my finger here, right? And I got to tell you, when this goes in something, it spins. So once it has made penetration, I shouldn't get banned for this. The piece I will get banned for, but this should be okay. So once it goes through something, it spins. It fucking sprawls. Bzzz. And so it ricochets. It bounces around. And that's the main difference between one of these and like a 45 or something. A 45 will just blow out the backside of you. But this will sprawl inside you. This little dude will sprawl all through you. And he's a very, very tiny deal. All right. Very, very little tiny deal. I can literally, again, I can carry 5,000 of these before I know about it. So you get you 2 sidearms like GoldenEye, right? And boom. CCI Mini Mag. 17 rounds. Well, 16 in this and 1 in the chamber. And about the only thing I don't like about this is how strong the springs are inside this clip. Jesus. Clip, real strong. Huh. Why? What are you planning on terminating with that thing, huh? And so you see, why? Why do you need that, bro? It's too much. You won't be able to land your second shot. If you miss your first shot, you're done, homie. You are done. I like to land multiples. I would probably call it clustering if I had a larger item, a larger firearm, but this one I wouldn't necessarily call it clustering, but I want my second shot to land, and you can't do that with a Desert Eagle. You got to reset. And so for me, that big caliber causes this, whereas the small caliber causes this. You understand? Are you following along? Big does this, and you see you have to reset. Small does this. Yeah, I want to watch that. I want to see that with my eyeballs, yo. I want to see that with my eyeballs. In fact, I'd give you a target the size of that, either of those pillows, and I bet you never hit your second shot. I bet you like $50 you never hit your second shot. Boom, boom. You can't do that. There's no boom, boom. There's boom and boom, but there's no boom, boom. There's none of that. So I will give you a target that is, say, 20 inches tall by 25 inches wide, like that rectangular pillow right there. And I don't think you'd be able to get off your second shot and hit. Yep. Draw us a cat. All right, bro. Corn and cattle. All right, hold on, bro. Hold on. Meow. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if I have any cat drawing skills. The cat drawing skills. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There it is. The cat, right? You wanted the cat? What kind of cat? He said, draw us a cat. Okay. I'm going to draw you a cat. Okay. Meow. All right. Here goes the cat nose and the cat face. All right. Round. Here we go. We got chest action with the front paw. Yep. We got some chest action with the front paw and the side paw. There we go. We're going to have a Prego kitty. It's going to be Prego, apparently. With a big ass on her. How's that? How's that for my cat? How's that? How's that? It kind of looks, and it needs an umbrella. All right. And we'll pretend that the umbrella is down here in some base behind the cat. All right. And we'll give the umbrella a funny lean on it. Raindrops keep falling on my head. All right, what's next? Keep your day job. Mike and 8595, keep your day job. Well done, sir. Corn and cattle, thank you very much. What else should we add to our cat picture here? This guy does not think I'm a artist. Mike does not approve of my art abilities. I like that. That's fine. At least he's honest. All right. So what's next? We got the cat underneath the umbrella, and I added the rain. It needs a house. There should be a cat house. Okay, cat house. It is. There will be a cat house with a special door on it, a drawbridge door. A drawbridge door. That's right. And we'll have like little chains coming down to it in case it needs to be drawn in. All right, bet. And we'll put this up out of the mud a little bit by putting some feet on it. Okay, goody, goody. Now we got the cat house. Cat house. House. Bet, bet. All right, has a little opening in there. And there'll be like some little miniature cats in there. That scribbly mark is like a little miniature cat. And there's another one in there. All right, bet, bet. All right, we added that. Put a little mouse or some cheese that it's chasing. All right, so we're going to have the little cheese part here of the cheese wheel, right? And then we'll have like the little holes in the cheese to kind of signify that it's cheese, right? And then we'll have this little screwball mouse right here. Yeah, he's already a little turd. Yep. All right, bet. All right. The cats don't poop everywhere, you idiot. What? I don't see that we had any poop, but we can add some right here. Like the little nuggets are coming out. There's the poo. The neglected cat, Deuce, that's on you. They need a path. A path. Now we got a sidewalk path all the way to the cat house. All right, bet. Now we got a path. Some paving stones, is that what you think? Some paving stones? You want me to draw like 700 paving stones? I can't do that, man. But we'll try to do like a quick version of it. And now we're going to add a little tree here. All right, we got a little tree here. And we got a little tree here. All right, what else we got? What else do we have? Fawns, I don't have any cats. That's what dogs do. Cats. Fawns, I have caught cats in the act of pooping. Well, I mean, I would know that that's a cat. Like, if I looked at that, I wouldn't be like, that's definitely a dog. I'd be like, that's definitely a cat. And then if I looked at that, I'd say that's definitely a mouse, a cat and a mouse. And that's definitely a cheese wheel. I would know all these things looking at this picture. Yeah, then they'd bury it. It turned into Bob Ross. Still watching. Thank you, Mitch Lee. Thank you. Hope y'all are doing all right. So remember, you know, like if you have a target, right? A target of some nature, right? And you have a high caliber weapon, you will not be able to strike your target in this zone a second time unless it's luck. The pew pew won't work, only the pew. You see pew 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 won't work, but with my gap, pew 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 will work. With your gap, pew 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 won't. So if you miss this first shot, I am going to clean your bucket. Yep. La 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 la. Bucket cleaning. Bucket cleaner. Hello. I'm Batman. Hello. Hello. Yours will leave a hole in what? In what? I'll tell you what. Okay, man, take your ass down to the firing range and show me that you can use this thing. Show me. Show me. Show me, homie. I want to see it. I want to see these strong, mighty hands of yours. You're wrong. You're wrong. And I'd like you to show it to us. I would like you to show it to us. I haven't actually shot it. Oh, for God's sakes. And we have another gun owner that doesn't know how to draw his piece. Oh, for God's sakes. See, that's the other problem with that big old thing that you're carrying around. When you go to grab it, you're going to be like, ugh. And by then I'm going to let off 16 rounds, bro, and it's going to be wild. You're going to be like, I don't know what to do. It's fucking mayhem. And I'll be like, yeah, it's mayhem. So I chose this because of the speed involved with it. I chose this because there's no recoil from it. I chose this because I absolutely want to let 17 rounds loose instead of like 9. If I can't get it done in 17, I'm doing something wrong, bro. Flag looks backwards from there. Well, you might be right about that. But it looks forward from here. Oh, look at that with the gold trim on it. You like that, don't you? You like that, don't you? Don't you? Don't you wish flag was just like mine? Don't you? Don't you? Don't you wish your flag was just like mine? Don't you? Don't you? Sorry, I got to put this up. Oh, look, it looks all nice and innocent over there until you're tall enough to see. And then you're like, oh my God, is that a gat? It's for sure a gat, bro. You think the sun's coming up yet? 6:30? I don't think we've got any light out here. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, the recliner I'm afraid to sit in. Oh, man. Ah, yes. I will go directly to sleep now. Thank you all for hanging out. And if I fall asleep, don't worry. What's up, twin? I hope you're doing well. Look how nice this recliner is. Like, I literally fit all the way down this thing. Only my ankle hangs a little. Only my ankle hangs a little. Look at that big ass foot, clown. Yeah. Look at that thing. That's the biggest foot you've ever seen, bro. Look how big the toes are on that foot. I can literally grab things with these toes. Yep. Look at that. I mean, that's a toe right there, bro. That's a toe. Yeah. Uh-huh. Going to sleep at dawn. There, now it's correct. Welcome. You got a toe ring on? Fuck nah. Trump has dementia. Trump's probably the best president that's happened to us in our lifetime, in my lifetime. Around 44, I wouldn't say that the couple before him didn't already start all the bullshit. So I like Trump. I'll stand with Trump. I'm a Trump supporter. Want more Trump. I also want more ICE. I want more ICE. I want so much motherfucking ICE. I want ICE roadblocks. I want ICE in schools. I want ICE in college campuses. I want ICE in every government facility. I want ICE down at the voters' booths. I want ICE, baby. So much motherfucking ICE. I need an ICE truck. All right. I want fucking ICE flurries and ice creams and ICE fucking everything. That's what I want. Just like that, homeboy. Yep, just like that. I want illegals dragged out by their faces if they refuse. I want them grabbed up by their faces. I literally want a rope tied underneath their nose and back behind their head, but across their face, right? And then I want them dragged out behind big trucks that have big giant fucking American flags floating behind them. That's the way I want it. That's right. Just like that. Just like that. Hey, Christina. Hey, Hannah. That's right. That's right. Just like that. You know, I got a bunch of rules that I got to live by. And you know what? I think anybody else sharing any space here in America can live by the same motherfucking rules. And if they got some sort of problem with that, they could all take a fucking hike. Oh shit, tell us how you really feel. I didn't sign up to save everybody, and whoever volunteered me for that shit didn't ask me. I want to punch that motherfucker in the face first. I also don't appreciate like people volunteering everybody else to help everybody. Like if you want to help people, go and help people. Go and help people. I think that's a fantastic idea. But don't volunteer your neighbor to do it too. Like number 7? You mean 27? You mean 27? You mean 27? I'm all for helping the kids. Go ahead and go help the kids, bro. Like, stop making the rest of us be a part of that shit. Like, I think it's fantastic that you have a bleeding heart and you want to help the fucking third world militants. That's great. That's great. Take your fuck ass over there and help them. Like, you don't have to involve anybody else in your shit. You think it's great, you want to help people, we should help people, we should help people. You should help people, and you should leave other people out of it. You see, anytime I have a goal, I don't go involving everybody, right? Right? I'm like, oh God, I got to go to work today. Let me see if I can get my neighbor involved. You know, like these fucking Democrats and their fucking, we can't pay for the programs we come up with, so we need all the other Americans to. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Y'all are so weak with y'all's bullshit. It's so unrealistic, too. Like, we got 42% of our citizens that are on some sort of government handout, and what people think we can keep helping. 42% motherfuckers at 50%, that's 1 for 1. That means I might as well stick somebody in my room over there and pay for their food, right? Correct, 6280, right on. I'm just saying at 50%, we hit 1 for 1, and then I might as well just stick you in my bedroom, huh? I might as well just pay your way like you're one of my kids, right? Just to go to work and shut your mouth. Bruce is on one of his rants again. Just go to work and shut your mouth. Correct. Correct. I mean, like, let's talk about that. Correct. Like, I mean, I just go to work and I don't have to bother anybody else to do that, you know, because I'm a citizen. Okay, Maine stands with Bruce, bro. Bye for now, Blackwood. Why don't you have a lady? Well, because it's hard to find pure women. If I could find an abundance of pure women, I'd chase one of them down. But to me, Michaela, is it Mike? Is it Mike Land or is it Michaela? Is it Mikkel? Mikkel and 8595. I don't know, bro. But I will tell you this. I am not gonna date some chick who wants the fucking babysitters to raise my kids. Yep. Not gonna waste any time with that chick. I'm also not gonna date a chick that like thinks that she should probably be at work if we're making plenty of money. Like if I'm making plenty of money and some chick is like, I want to go to work, I'm going to be like, yeah, well, while you're there, you could find you a new dude too. Like, I mean, there's just some shit I'm not going to cope with. And pretty much all these Western standards, yeah, the Western ideals are out for me. You chicks can all kick rocks, bro. You could go do your own plumbing work and electrical work. Y'all don't need no dudes, right? That's what they said. They said they didn't need any dudes. I don't think they realize that everything that they do and everything that they touch and everywhere they go and everything they interact with was actually made by dudes, not chicks. But that's okay. That's okay. Here in America, we have the go get your career done first syndrome. And you know what that usually does? It means that you're like 25 out there trying to have children, if that, because by the time you get out of college, let's just say that you're 24, right? They're 23. We'll go at 23. You did 4.5 years, 23, right? So you're starting the career you just went to 5 years of school over, right? So clearly you're going to be focused on that career. And the first year of having a career, you're probably not likely going to be looking for a husband. So you're 25 and starting your career. And let's just argue it takes a couple of years to really kind of get in bed in your career, right? So there you are, 30 years old, no husband, no kids, and almost fucking expired. So keep that shit in mind. Keep that in mind that once the whole idea of the fruit of the relationship is gone, then it is very hard to create that value. Yeah, you see that. Hello, Rona. Hey, Ryan. Arian. What's up, people? Words with Bruce. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. The truth is the truth. You know what people don't like the most? You know what people don't like the most? Y'all are going to like this. People don't like the truth the most. Namaste, Aaron. I'm fantastic, man. It's nice to hear from you. I'm glad you're still hanging out. Good to see you. We are talking hella shit, bro. That's all we're doing. Top dog in the house, just listening. So, Rona. Today, I'm going after scammers. Remember to like and subscribe. 14 people in the house. I wonder if my scammer is lurking back there somewhere. She's probably lurking. She'd be like, "Oh, Bruce, I really like you," and I'd be like, "You're fired, you fucking liar." That's what I'm gonna do. I'd be like, "You're a liar. You're just a liar, aren't you?" It was funny. It was funny. It was like 2 days ago. She was like, "I'm not a scammer, Bruce," and I was like, "Then what the fuck do you call it?" Bro, you want the house tour? I didn't make the bed yet, bro. The bed is not made yet. Russ, I was like, you're a fucking scammer, right? And she was like, "I don't call it that." You're a fucking scammer. Sweet kitchen. You had the kitchen duty. We might as well go get that bed made. Oh, being a fucking adult type thing, Being an adult. Oh my God. Probably picked that we're live again. Sir B, where did you hide your wife? She got fired for trying to scam me. She got fired. She could pull some shit with me and not provide me some sons. She should have provided the sons first. Then I would have dealt with her shit. If you don't provide the sons, don't bring me your shit. All right? Don't. Provide the sons, then you can bring me all the shit that you want to bring me. Totally cool. I'm good with it then. But until the sons are provided, don't. She got a whole hot. I'm just saying, if you're not going to provide me the sons, don't provide me your drama. That's not exactly acceptable. That's not exactly acceptable. Y'all ever seen a real bed be made? Uh-huh. A real bed get made. Yes. Some people make their bed and they say, "Oh, I made the bed made." But really, if you go and look, that bed ain't made, bro. That bed ain't made. All right? Today, we're going to make this bed. This is my leg pillow right here. It goes on my legs. Today is the day of days. Last night I had to break out the cover because I got all cold. But we won't be presenting it like that. We won't be presenting it like that. And get that pillow a good bash like that. You gotta get it stood up a little. That's right. There's some more light. I know that we need some light up in here. Here. There's more light. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that light. All right, people. Here comes the trickery. The trickery is in. A real bed getting made, bro. So, hey, Ryan, you ruined it for all these people. We were having good talks. And then you wanted to see that place, and I can't just show you the place, bro. It's got to be cleaned and like right to show off the place. That's right. That's right. Oh my gosh. He knows how to make a bed. Oh my gosh. That's wild. Oh my gosh. That's wild. That's crazy. That's crazy. And there's one little last trick now. You folks from the old world, y'all don't do it like this. But the new world, you do it like this. You do it like this. Uh-huh. In the new world, we do it like this. A little bit of Mardi Gras in my life. A little bit of Donkey Kong in your life. What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up? Let's go, Bruce. Sleep time. Oh, Barbie's here. Barbie, your boys were all like, let him talk. Russ, you should have came over to Barbie's house the other day. I went in there, had to blow old butt fuck up, whatever his name is. Robert the butt fuck. Barbie was like, be nice. And I was like, I told you I was coming. I didn't say that because I didn't want them to all know that she knew that I was going to show up talking shit. But she knew. She knew. Did you know, Barbie? I mean, you knew because I told you. Uh-huh. You knew. You knew because I was like, fuck your little boyfriends. Yes. Look at that, Barbie. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? You just jump right in. Now I'm going to show y'all the master technique. The master technique, okay? Barbie's like Superfly, man. I don't think you can deal with Barbie. One guy, 6 pillows. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Now, are you ready for the final moment? The final item here. The final item. All right? The final item. All you're going to do is fold the place up like this. You see this line right here? You're going to get this to about even, like that, okay? Even, like that, right? Right, you're going to do it again on this side. You want it nice and even. Nice and even. All right. Nice and even. Even. You see that now? You see that now? You see what we've done there, right? We got this end. Barbie, let's go, Bruce. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You see this end right here, right? So I did the fold over, and then I folded it down, right? You ready? You ready? Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab it from both those little spots right there and just whip it straight down. All right, now watch. Now watch. Now watch. Grab it from these two spots and rip it straight down. Rip it straight down. Yes, that's right. That's right. Now each of you can go and tell your wives or your husbands that you know how to make the motherfucking bed now. So then, do you see there is nothing dragging on the floor? There is nothing dragging on the floor. Barbie, there is no wife, bro. There's no wife. And all the girls that I think are trying to be my wife are fucking scammers. 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 They're scammers. I look up and they're fucking dancing for dudes and fucking, I don't know, going out with dudes and shit. I'm like, okay. See you later, bro. See you later. I don't ever like battle for no chick or anything. So there's always that too. Like, if you want to go, take your ass, you know. Loyalty is either present or it's not. Loyalty ain't about your status. You ever hear somebody, they're like, oh, well, we weren't really seeing each other. I'm like, yeah, we really were, bro. Yes, we really were. I am honestly, I'm the type of guy that I don't think it really matters what my status is with you, so much as I'm gonna be a good guy, you know. And so I don't need to have any status to dictate what I should be out doing. You see what I mean? That's right. That's right. I don't need a status to dictate those things. That's right. That's right. Uh-huh. All right. Last touch. Bam. The last touch. Now the place is all clean again. No status needed. Barbie, you missed that conversation. I'm Italian. I was growing up making beds like military. I'm not far from a military dress. I didn't do hospital corners. All the place stays clean, bro. All the place stays clean. All right? All the place stays clean. All the stuff stays hung. All of it stays nice and neat. All of it stays folded. And, you know, for the most part, in good shape. Uh-huh. 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 Like so much so that I got folding problems and I need it to all be folded the same. All the furniture pretty much stays covered up. You'll notice there's like a mat on top of everything. Of everything. All right. All right. All right. Look, there's another one. Carpet on top of it. Another one. Something on top of it. Something on top of it. Something on top of it. Nice place, Bruce. Thank you. Let's see what that says. My clothes are all color coded. I believe 2 of us. Where's your girlfriend, Bruce? There is no girlfriend, bro. There's no girlfriend. There are no potentials. All of them have been counted as impure or out. So they were all busy doing other important things, and they have been omitted from possibilities due to those things. But I will tell you that this is a fantastic piece of artwork that I did here. Fantastic piece of artwork. Ah, you know what? I'm over it. I'm over it. Barbie needs me to have a woman. Barbie needs me to have a woman. Barbie's not even available. Barbie's not available. Barbie is not even available. Impure is right, bro. Impure. Impure. They were like, oh, well, I want to go hang out here. I was like, go ahead. I'll see you never. I'll see you never again. That's also my classic move is you'll just never see me again. That's like my thing. I'm like, oh yeah, that's great, dude. We don't need to talk about it though. We don't need to talk about it though. Why? Why talk about it? Why? I only talk about things like when I want to go back and start shit. You want Barbie, Bruce? No, no, nope. Barbie likes her boyfriends like this one dude, he's extra gay. He's always like trying to intercept conversations. Yeah, I'm there like, Barbie, why'd you take my thing again? And then he jumps up to talk for Barbie. And I'm like, dude, didn't you see I was talking to Barbie? Didn't you see that, motherfucker? Do you fucking see that? Yeah, that guy. That guy. All you girls have that guy in your house. You don't realize it, and you don't really like want to admit that that's what's going on, but you all got that guy. You got that guy. He speaks when it's not his turn. And like you send like if I send Barbie a super chat, he's the one that says thank you. He's like, "Oh, thank you so much, Bruce." And I'm like, "What for, fool?" He goes, well, you sent a super sticker. I'm like, this ain't your house, motherfucker. Why are you saying thank you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then Barbie's over there like, be nice, Bruce. Be nice. I'm like, what? What the fuck? What is going on right now? Why is there always a dude that thinks he built your channel? He feels like he built your channel. And I'm like, no, Barbie's a sexual monster. Look at her. She's beautiful. She's nice. She talks to people. You didn't build her channel, bro. You didn't do that, bro. She did that. And then he'll still tell me thank you. I want to punch these motherfuckers in the face. Like if I send you $5, I don't want your boyfriend to say thank you to me. All right. That's it. If your boyfriend says thank you to me, I'm gonna talk to him about that shit. Barbie says, "Oh my God." I mean, just tell me what is the dynamics there? What is the dynamics? Like I come over there, I'm hanging out, I'm like, "Here you go, Barbie, throw you $5." And then this clown is like, "Well, thank you, Bruce." I'm looking over like, where did you come from? Why are you speaking, bro? Like you don't have a role with me, homeboy. Yeah, like what is that? It's very weird. It's very weird. It's very weird. But I know what it is. And you do too, don't you? You do too, don't you? Yeah, you do. Right now, Barbie's like saying, oh God, it does kind of look like that, doesn't it? Like he's trying to be like the leader in my house. Like, Barbie, you got a leader in your house, bro. You do. I'm just saying, weak men act like weak men. They do. They always conducting themselves in some sort of funny weakness. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Barbie's getting picked on right now. I'm sorry, Barbie. Barbie's getting picked on because her dude was the dude acting all retarded. That was definitely her dude. Flower. What? Flower? Whose boyfriend? Mitchley's still here with us. Maybe he is her sponsor. Maybe he is. Barbie and Bruce would be a great couple. No, Barbie is married. She has kids and like a life and stuff. That's incorrect, bro. Barbie's a good friend of mine too. I've known Barbie, I think 2 years. Is that right, Barbie? Is that right? 2 years, Barbie? Is that right? 2 years? And your fucking boyfriend is in there running his mouth to me? Hell no, bro. Hell fucking no. 2 years and your boyfriend's in there running his mouth at me? Oh my god. 2 years and that dude spoke to me? He should know better by now. 2 motherfucking years. Barbie, look at it. Oh, I don't understand some of y'all. Like, when he was talking, you should have been like, bro, that's my 2 year buddy. And then you didn't do that. You didn't do that. You were like, Bruce, be nice. I was like, what the fuck? I'm always so confused, too. I really am. I'm always so confused. But what it makes me feel like is that person must be sending you like thousands of dollars to ever think that he should speak up in the first place. But I don't think that's going on. I really don't. I mean, I seen your boy in there. I seen that he ain't got no profile or nothing. And that's all like super odd to me too. Like, why are you going to have like somebody that doesn't have a profile in your house, right? And then I think to myself, well, that's because he's chasing you around on 12 other accounts too. So is he on like all your accounts, like IG and everything? Don't you girls feel a little weirded out by that? Like, okay, he's following me around at this website, and at this website, and at this website, but it's not creepy. Nah, that's not creepy. That's not creepy at all, bro. All right, all right, all right. Hell yeah. The net. Thank you, Bruce. Always support my channel. Super appreciate it. Yeah, of course. The net keeps the birds from flying in here and taking dumps on everything. The net is all that saved me, because when I moved in here, there was a big ass bird's nest here and they weren't going to do anything about it. And so when the birds got old enough and moved out, the first thing I did was throw that bird net up to make sure that they didn't come back. and now we're in the fort that I built on my patio. Gus Sanders, what's up? Chris, eat one now? I don't want any cake. I'm good. I'm sweet enough. I'm sweet enough. Well, you so sweet, you make sugar taste just like salt. What's up, Christina? Thank you, Bruce. Always support your channel. Super appreciate. That's great. That's great. You know, big long line of honesty things. I'm not there to support your channel. All right. Let's just be honest. I'm not there to support your channel, and I do not agree with your channel, and I do not think your channel is always appropriate. I'm not there for your channel. I was there to support you, not your channel. These channels, y'all got to get out of this mindset, bro. Y'all got to get out of this mindset. These channels are not good for you. They're not healthy. They're stopping you from doing other things. They're stopping you from focusing on other things. They're preventing you from getting ahead in life. They're consuming your time, and it's all for boredom. And, you know, I respect that, with the exception of the fact that, you know, you could always just become a doctor instead of, you know, a nurse. All the time that you could be using on your channel could be used to become a doctor, you know. So for me, I'm not really there to make your channel go boom, because I don't think your channel is a realistic item. You know, I think it might be fun for the time, but I feel like it's truly just a waste. So I might be there to support you And because you enjoy it, I might find some offhanded reason that I should support your channel. But past that, you should be aware that I really don't agree with your channel. I'm really not into it. Like, I would probably, like, never marry a female that needed her YouTube channel. I would never be able to do that. Which I know that sound. Which sound? Oh, yes, you do know that sound. I'm in the fort, bro. What you think I do out here? What you think I do out here in the fort, bro? It's a good fort too. It's a good fort, bro. I spent $60 making this thing. It's got a plastic roof, reused materials, recycled. I used 1x2s to build it. Framed it all in. I got plastic walls here. I got a heater in here. I got a fan too, but I got a heater in here. I got an upside down light. It's hanging upside down. It color changes and dims. It charges on a USB cable. I even got power out here to me. Shit. I got this arm right here. My fucking hand gets tired of holding the phone. This is a primo spot, bro. I built this fence right here too. And I built it so well it just stands there. It just stands there, by the way. Like, it's not bolted to the walls or anything. It literally is just standing there. And it is built so well that I got all these plants on top of it too. I got a PS4, bro. I got a PS4, but I've been playing it a lot less lately. A lot less. And I'm depleting my resources and my interest here on YouTube by making sure I'm not friends with many of these people still. What is it, twin? What is it? Oh, you didn't know my eyes glowed, did you, twin? Oh, what's up, twin? The twin, that's another one. She just teasing me. She a big tease. Twin is a big tease, bro. Twin is a big tease, bro. Watch out for Twin. Should capture you. Vicky Durham, what's up, Vicky? How are you? I hope you're having a nice morning. Nice to see you. It's a little late, but nice to see you. Christy, I'm your friend. I am your friend. I'm a digital entity. All right, this place is a digital place. It is not real. All right. I got extra towels up on the outside right here, so the whole thing stays warm. And that's another towel wrapped up on top of it. Yes, but my head hurts. Oh, drink some water. Drink some water. Bruce is AI. Big cup of water, Vicky. Big cup. One of the big glasses of water, room temperature. Slam it. Drink all of it in one go. You need to introduce a lot of water to your body at one time, and that'll get water up to your brain instead of just your kidneys or liver or something. And so the increased amount of water will ensure that it's distributed properly, and it will ensure that it gets to your brain, and the water getting to your brain will help relieve your headache. Now then, if it has something to do with your eyes, you'll also want to rest your eyes, and I'd say about a 20-30 minute rest. No TVs, no light bulbs, nice warm rag over your eyeballs, drink that big cup of water, sit back for about 20 minutes. You're going to be right as rain, baby. Right as rain. Right as rain. Dr. Bruce is in the house. Not trying to F you in the head. What? What? Okay. Yeah. The other thing about Bruce is, yes, purity matters. Purity matters. I ain't saying you're necessarily going to be pure, but I am saying your ass should act like it. Modesty matters. If you trying to be my girl, don't be out dancing for some other dudes, bro. If I catch you dancing for other dudes, and you're my girl, you're gonna get fired right then, and probably in front of your dudes. Like, no holds bar. No holds bar. Like, what are you doing? Like, if it's not mine, you know, that's fine. But if it's mine, don't share it with other people. Don't do that. Don't do that. Alfonso Milligan, hello. What's up, man? We in the fort. True Sessions with Bruce in the fort. Yeah. Yes, we are in the fort, bro. It's a sweet fort, though. I built this fort myself. On my patio. Keeps me warm in the wintertime. I even got 2 pairs of socks on. Black pair and then a small pair over it. Is that the Bat Fort? Yes, it is. Gus, this fort is great, dude. It captures all the heat like I wanted it to, and it was cheap. It was cheaper than a tent and any of that shit. Had I tried to buy something, it cost me way more than $50. As it is, this thing's about to get trashed. As soon as summertime comes, this is all gone. The Goon Fort will be gone. I'll build another one next year. And I think I'm going to throw this thing off my patio to see it explode. It's probably going to happen just like that. I'm going to throw it right off the patio. It's going to be great. I know what you're thinking. I could just saw it to pieces, but then there's sawdust everywhere. Each year you will build a new fort. Yeah, next year's fort will be better than this fort. I'll be able to sleep in next year's fort. What time is it? 7:30. Oh, 7:10. Okay. All right. Well, I'm probably going to have to end this stream here pretty soon. I'm going to take me a big old deuce. I don't think you guys want to be there for that. Don't forget to turn this off, although I can just have the light. I can just have the light going in case I want the fake fire. Meow. And that's the whole fort, bro. That's the whole fort. I am the oldest child present, and I also have the best taste in the building. I am the oldest adolescent present, and I have the best taste. And that's something that is just a wild thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out today. I'm not going to take you with me for the rest of this. We'll save you that adventure. Wait till we're true friends, though. All right? Y'all be good.